जीवन्मुक्तिप्रदं देवं क्षमापूर्णं जगद्गुरुं वन्दे परमहंसाख्यं नित्यानन्दाय स्वागतं। जीवन्मुक्तिप्रदं देवं क्षमापूर्णं जगद्गुरुं वन्दे परमहंसाख्यं नित्यानन्दाय स्वागतम्। आनन्दानुभवास्वादं सर्वरोगनिवारकं वन्दे पापविनाशक्तं नित्यानन्दाय स्वागतम्। आनन्दानुभवास्वादं सर्वरोगनिवारकं वन्दे पापविनाशक्तं नित्यानन्दाय स्वागतम्। नित्यमुक्तं निर्विकल्पं ಧ್ಯಾನಲೋಕಪ್ರದೀಪಕಂ.
ಪರಮಹಂಸ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದರು ನಮ್ಮ ಯುಗದ ಒಬ್ಬ ಅಭೂತಪೂರ್ವ ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕ ಶಕ್ತಿ, ಅಂತಾರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕ ಸಮಾಜದ ಆಂದೋಲನದ ಸಂಸ್ಥಾಪಕರು, ಆಧುನಿಕ ವೈದಿಕ ನವೋದಯದ ಪ್ರಥಮ ಅನ್ವೇಷಕ, ಪವಿತ್ರ ಊರಾದ ತಿರುವಣ್ಣಾಮಲೈನಲ್ಲಿ ಜನ್ಮ ತಾಳಿದ ಒಬ್ಬ ಯೋಗಿ, ಕೆಚ್ಚೆದೆಯ ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕ ಸಂಶೋಧಕ, ದೈವಶಕ್ತಿಯ ಮಾರ್ಗದರ್ಶಕ ಜ್ಯೋತಿ. ಪರಮಹಂಸ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದರು ಇಂದು ಪ್ರಾಚೀನ ರಹಸ್ಯಾರ್ಥ ಯೋಗ ವಿಜ್ಞಾನದ ಪಥದಲ್ಲಿರುವ ಲಕ್ಷಾಂತರ ನಿಪುಣರಿಗೆ ಸ್ಫೂರ್ತಿದಾಯಕರಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕತೆಯ ವಿಜ್ಞಾನದ ಸಂಶೋಧನಾಕಾರ, ಆತ್ಮ ಸಾಕ್ಷಾತ್ಕಾರ ತೋರುವ ಗುರುಗಳು. ಅವರ ವಿವೇಕದ ಸಂಪತ್ತು, ಅವರ ನಗುವಿನ ಆ ಸಂತಸ ಹಾಗೂ ಅವರ ಅದ್ವಿತೀಯ ದೀಕ್ಷೆಯ ಶಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಪ್ರತಿ ವರ್ಷ ಪರಮಹಂಸ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದರು ಪ್ರಪಂಚದಾದ್ಯಂತ ಸುಮಾರು 1 ಕೋಟಿ ಜನರೊಡನೆ ಹಂಚಿಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಈಗ ಪರಮಹಂಸ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದರು ಜೀವನ್ಮುಕ್ತಿಯ ಬಗ್ಗೆ, ಆನಂದಮಯ ಜೀವನಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಪರಿಹಾರಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತನಾಡಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಮರೆಯಲಾರದ ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕ ಅನುಭವವನ್ನು ಕೈಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ ಬನ್ನಿ.
ಸರ್ವಧರ್ಮ ಪ್ರಣೇತಾರಂ ಸಚ್ಚಿದಾನಂದರೂಪಿಣಂ ವಂದೇ ಸನಾತನಂ ಪುಣ್ಯಂ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದಾಯ ಸ್ವಾಗತಂ. ವೇದ ವೇದಾಂತ ಸಂವೇದ್ಯಂ ದೇವದೇವಿ.
Unfortunately, men finish their whole sadhana cerebrally. They don't walk through the path and they are already imagining they are in the goal, almost near the goal. Really, I have seen every man, the moment they finish reading solution for all small problems, they think they have crashed the small problems. I have seen hundreds of men, just by reading the solution for problems, they think they already crashed those problems. Those problems do not exist in them. When you write book for men, describe all the problems in a detailed visual way, all you need is make them read that. That's all. By the time they finish reading, they have a complete satisfaction. They don't have all those problems. Now those problems are solved. Even if it comes, they have the weapon to handle it. Only when it comes, they will know the weapon is only bookish knowledge. And they are in depression. Problem needs to be handled as it is. Patanjali is the first master who can handle feminine consciousness. Patanjali is the first master who can solve the problems as they are. For all men are the people with men's mind. Shankara, Buddha, Mahavir, they are the best masters. For all the people who are straight, direct to the problem, to the core, to the solution, Patanjali is the ultimate master. He is a straight person. He is very clear. Are you coming to this for this problem? Here I am, giving the solution. See, I am not disrespecting Buddha's solution for that mother, but I will not completely go with it. If I have to face that same situation, I'll tell the mother very clearly, I do not have solution for your problem. I can sympathize, empathize, I can cry with you for few seconds, few moments, and show that I stand by you as a well-wisher. Not more than that. Maybe if you ask for ultimate solution, I'll be able to give. That will be the straight answer. But Patanjali is a guy who can revive the child and give the ultimate solution to the mother. After reviving the child, he will tell, now I revived, but understand your attachment with this baby is going to be impermanent. Let the baby grow and live on his own. After a little time, come and take sannyas and achieve enlightenment. He would have given a complete solution. The only difference and major difference I see between other masters and Patanjali is straight, humble and simple. He does not hypnotize people with that ultimate diamond he is having. This poor guy is coming and asking for 10 kg brinjal for his day-to-day food. And you have a huge diamond, you just dangle that in front of him, saying that I have a huge diamond, come on, I'll give you. All right, with this diamond he can't have his lunch. You may say, no, you can sell the diamond and get the money, have his lunch. But to achieve the diamond, you want him to spend for 12 years. You say, after 12 years, I'll give you the diamond. And that poor fellow, what will he do for the 12 years lunch? No, it's okay, you die without having lunch. Take one more birth. That time you will spend 12 years, then I'll give you the diamond. Don't you feel it is simple cheating? I really feel.
ಕಲ್ಪತರು ಉತ್ತಮ ಆರೋಗ್ಯದ ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದವನ್ನು ಕಂಡುಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಅನಾರೋಗ್ಯದ ಮೂಲ ಕಾರಣವನ್ನು ಅಳಿಸಿ ಹಾಕಿ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಚೈತನ್ಯದ ಮಟ್ಟವನ್ನು 1300% ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಅದ್ವಿತೀಯ ಅವತಾರ ಪುರುಷರಾದ ಪರಮಹಂಸ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದರಿಂದ ವೈಯಕ್ತಿಕವಾಗಿ ಆಶೀರ್ವದಿಸಲ್ಪಟ್ಟ ಒಂದು ದಿನದ ಪರಿವರ್ತನಾಕಾರಕ ಹಾಗೂ ಉಪಶಮನಕಾರಕವಾದ ಒಂದು ಅನನ್ಯ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಧ್ಯಾನ ಹಾಗೂ ದೀಕ್ಷೆಗಳ ಶಕ್ತಿಯ ಬಳಕೆಯನ್ನು ಕಂಡುಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಕುಂಡಲಿನಿ ಜಾಗೃತಗೊಳ್ಳುವಿಕೆಯ ಒಂದು ಇಣುಕು ನೋಟದಿಂದ ಶಾಶ್ವತವಾದ ದೈಹಿಕ ಹಾಗೂ ಮಾನಸಿಕ ಪರಿವರ್ತನೆಯನ್ನು ಅನುಭವಿಸಿ ಉತ್ತಮ ಆರೋಗ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಮೊದಲನೆಯ ಹೆಜ್ಜೆಯನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಕಲ್ಪತರು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಭವಿಷ್ಯವನ್ನು ರೂಪಿಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಪ್ರತಿ ವಾರಾಂತ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಥಳ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಧ್ಯಾನಪೀಠ, ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಗರ, ಬಿಡದಿ, ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು.
When you go on diverting the attention of the people to the ultimate solution, unable to handle and give the simple immediate solution, it is cheating. Many times I tell people very clearly, I am good at this. I am not good at some of the things. So those few things, I'll stand by you as a friend, well-wisher. Not more than that. Just my compassion, my love, I feel the people should be told very clearly the difference between ultimate solution and immediate solutions. I had two great teachers in my life. I was able to trust them completely for the ultimate solutions because they were very clear in immediate solutions. In the immediate solutions, they are very clear about their abilities and inabilities. Because they were very clear about their abilities and inabilities in the immediate solutions, I was able to trust them that they are very clear about the ultimate solutions also. Sadhana Pada is a very powerful methods and techniques given by Patanjali for every solution. He gives solution for every simple immediate problems. He is not saying when you go and ask him 10 kg brinjal, he is straight giving you 10 kg brinjal. No, Patanjali is immediate. I can say Patanjali is the most compassionate master. He is just compassion. He understands you as you are. He relates with you as you are. When you understand your simple problems as ultimate problems and ask for ultimate solution, please understand your sadhana will never be perfect. People come and ask me, I am bored and tired in sadhana, Swamiji. I tell them, are you bored and tired when you make money? When you are working for making money? They say, no. Then, that is your right desire, immediate desire. That is the immediate solution you need. If you are feeling tired when you do sadhana, be very clear, your problem is not ultimate problem, it is immediate problem, which your mind is constantly verbalizing and making it as a cerebral layer and making it as an ultimate problem. No. When you don't have ultimate problem and cerebrally you start thinking you have ultimate problem and working on the ultimate solution, you will be tired, bored, and nothing will work. Ultimate solutions do not work for the people who do not have ultimate problems. I remember one beautiful incident. One day I was reading a sutra from this Patanjali Yoga Sutras. He was explaining about the Samyama and Kurmanadi. Kurmanadi is a energy, special energy flows in your body. If you the sutra says, if you concentrate on that, if you do Samyama on that, you will have the experience of the whole cosmos. You will be able to see very clearly the whole cosmos. I asked him, how can that be? Just meditating on some nadi on your body, how can you see the whole cosmos? He just pressed it. The moment we came out of that hall to the open sky, he just pressed that Kurmanadi. And that Samyama has happened on the Kurmanadi. It was so sweet, that spot, so tasty, so ecstatic. Automatically my whole attention fell on that spot, on that Samyama, on the Kurmanadi. And he told me, like, now look up. It was maybe around 11 o'clock, daytime, morning 11 o'clock. I could see very clearly the sun and moon and
ಓರ್ವ ಅವತಾರ ಪುರುಷರಿಂದ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನಕ್ಕೆ ದಿವ್ಯ ಮಾರ್ಗದರ್ಶನ ನೇರವಾಗಿ ಬೇಕೇನು? ಪ್ರಸ್ತುತಪಡಿಸುತ್ತಿದ್ದೇವೆ, ಕರೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಪರಮಹಂಸರೊಡನೆ ಮುಖಾಮುಖಿ.
ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಹಿಯರ್.
ಇಡೀ ಜಗತ್ತಿಗೆ ಪರಮಹಂಸ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದರು ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಅಪೂರ್ವವಾದ ಹಾಗೂ ಅಸದೃಶವಾದ ಉಡುಗೊರೆಯನ್ನು ನೀಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
You got practically everything and too much for a phone call.
ಪ್ರತಿದಿನ ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ ನಡೆಯುವ ಸತ್ಸಂಗದ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗಳಿಗೂ ನೇರವಾಗಿ ಉತ್ತರ ನೀಡಲು ಅವರು ಲಭ್ಯವಿರುವರು.
No, you ask anything you want in your life. Ask me any boon you want.
ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ 8 ಗಂಟೆಯ ನಂತರ +918027279999 ಗೆ ಕರೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಸ್ವಾಮೀಜಿಯವರೊಂದಿಗೆ ಮಾತನಾಡುವ ಅದೃಷ್ಟ ನಿಮ್ಮದಾಗಿಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಹಾಗೂ ntv.nithyananda.orgಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇದರ ನೇರ ಪ್ರಸಾರವನ್ನು ವೀಕ್ಷಿಸಿ. ಖಿನ್ನತೆ ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಕೊಲ್ಲುತ್ತಿದೆಯೇ? ಭವಿಷ್ಯವನ್ನು ಎದುರಿಸಲು ನಿಮಗೆ ಭಯವಾಗುತ್ತಿದೆಯೇ? ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹಿಂದಿನ ನೆನಪುಗಳು ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಕಾಡುತ್ತಿವೆಯೇ? ಇವೆಲ್ಲಕ್ಕೂ ಮೂಲ ಕಾರಣ ಬಾಲ್ಯದಿಂದಲೇ ಸಮಾಜವು ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಸೃಷ್ಟಿಸಿರುವ ನಕಾರಾತ್ಮಕವಾದ ಮನೋವೃತ್ತಿ, ಅಂದರೆ ಸಂಸ್ಕಾರಗಳು. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆಗಳಿಂದ ಹೊರಬರಲು ಒಂದೇ ಮಾರ್ಗವೆಂದರೆ ಈ ನಕಾರಾತ್ಮಕ ಮನೋವೃತ್ತಿಗಳನ್ನು ನಾಶಗೊಳಿಸುವುದು. ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಸ್ಫುರಣ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಪ್ರಬಲಯುಕ್ತವಾದ ಧ್ಯಾನ ತಂತ್ರಗಳ ಹಾಗೂ ಪ್ರಕ್ರಿಯೆಗಳ ಮೂಲಕ ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಆಳವಾಗಿ ಬೇರೂರಿರುವ ನಕಾರಾತ್ಮಕ ಮನೋವೃತ್ತಿಗಳಿಂದ ಮುಕ್ತಗೊಳ್ಳಲು ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡುತ್ತದೆ.
Your life is basically bliss. Anything you feel other than bliss is a samskara, engraved memory. These 4 days I am going to remove those engraved memories from you.
ಮಗುವಾಗಿದ್ದಾಗ ನೀವು ಅನುಭವಿಸಿದ ಆ ನಿರ್ಮಲವಾದ ಮುಗ್ಧತೆಯ ಆನಂದವನ್ನು ಮತ್ತೆ ಕಂಡುಕೊಳ್ಳಲು ಒಂದು ಮಹತ್ತರವಾದ ಅವಕಾಶ. ದಿನಾಂಕ ಮಾರ್ಚ್ 1ರಿಂದ 4, 2012. ಸ್ಥಳ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಧ್ಯಾನಪೀಠ, ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದಪುರಿ, ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಗರ, ಮೈಸೂರು ರಸ್ತೆ, ಬಿಡದಿ, ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು. ದೂರವಾಣಿ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆ 1800-425-22333, 0974-220-3311.
All the stars, very clearly. Please understand, I am telling you as it happened. I was shocked. I said, oh God, how can this be? The moment he took his hands off, again the whole thing disappeared. I saw simply how we see now. I asked him, how can this happen? He said, it's nothing. When you put samyama on the kurmanadi, the eyeball movements stops. See, all of us continuously have a eyeball movement. Every thought which happens in you makes the eyeball move very little, but sure, there is a movement. That subtle shaking of eyeball stops you look beyond the blue layer. It stops you look beyond certain distance. If that eyeball movement is arrested and stable, in the Puranas there is a mention, Devatas, gods, do not have eyeball movements. Their eyelids do not move. That is one of the symbol described for gods. See, if you have any darshan or vision, to find out the person whom you are seeing in the darshan, is he really God or some illusion? These are the 2-3 basic scales. Their feet will not be touching the ground. There will not be eyeball or eyelid movement. So he says, I just made you do samyama on the kurmanadi. The eyeball movement stops. When eyeball movement stops, you can just penetrate through the layer of light deflection or light reflection and see beyond. That's all. This one incident has made something totally different in me. All the techniques, methods Patanjali describes in the sadhana pada are straight and immediate. Does not require 12 years. Sometimes people come and tell me, Swamiji, you make things very simple and too straight. I tell them, I cannot help it because that is the way I learnt it. That is the way I was told. That is the way I imbibed. So I cannot help it. I am not making you instant coffee. I was given instant coffee, so I am sharing it with you. The immediate solution, straight things. The immediate solutions makes you understand your immediate problems and helps you to solve it. If I go on talking about the ultimate solution, you also start thinking all your problems are ultimate problems and land up in depression. I have seen hundreds of people taking up this ultimate solution as their life and lifestyle, go on living, after some time feeling only frustrated, because that is not their problem at all. By the time they realize that is not their problem at all, their life is over and they are into bigger problems and mess. Because any Advaita book you read, it very nicely diverts your problems into tuck, this. Finally, they prove the ultimate problem is your problem. And this poor fellow, anything logically proved, immediately he starts believing. And he starts thinking that is his problem. And he is sitting. His problem is simple 2 kg brinjal and little bit of salary, raise in the salary. All I am trying to tell you is, find your problem, solve your problem directly. Directly. Meera's experience is much more solid and truthful, honest for me than the so-called Advaita Vedantins.
ಕಲ್ಪತರು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಕುಂಡಲಿನಿ ಜಾಗೃತಿಯ ಶಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಕಂಡುಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಕುಂಡಲಿನಿ ಎಂದರೇನು? ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬ ಮನುಷ್ಯನಲ್ಲೂ ಸುಪ್ತವಾಗಿ ಅಡಗಿರುವ ಅಸಾಧಾರಣ ಸಾಮರ್ಥ್ಯವೇ ಕುಂಡಲಿನಿ ಶಕ್ತಿ. ಒಬ್ಬ ಜ್ಞಾನ ಗುರುಗಳ ದೀಕ್ಷೆಯಿಂದ ಈ ಕುಂಡಲಿನಿ ಶಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಜಾಗೃತಗೊಳಿಸಬಹುದು. ಒಮ್ಮೆ ಕುಂಡಲಿನಿ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಜಾಗೃತಗೊಂಡರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನದ ಪ್ರತಿ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರಗಳಲ್ಲೂ ಪರಿವರ್ತನೆ ತರುವ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಅದಕ್ಕಿದೆ. ಹಾಗೂ ಅದು ನಿಮಗೆ ಆರೋಗ್ಯ, ಸಂಪತ್ತು, ಯಶಸ್ಸು, ಸಂತೋಷಭರಿತ ಸಂಬಂಧಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕ ಜ್ಞಾನೋದಯವನ್ನು ತಂದುಕೊಡುತ್ತದೆ. ಧ್ಯಾನ ಹಾಗೂ ದೀಕ್ಷೆಗಳ ಶಕ್ತಿಯ ಬಳಕೆಯನ್ನು ಕಂಡುಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಕುಂಡಲಿನಿ ಜಾಗೃತಿಯ ಒಂದು ಇಳುಕು ನೋಟವನ್ನು ಕಲ್ಪತರು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಅನುಭವಿಸಿ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಭವಿಷ್ಯವನ್ನು ರೂಪಿಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಪ್ರತಿ ವಾರಾಂತ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ. ಸ್ಥಳ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಧ್ಯಾನಪೀಠ, ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಗರ, ಬಿಡದಿ, ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು.
The so-called Advaita Vedantins silence. But Meera's ecstasy and dance cannot be disturbed even by giving poison or even by putting in prison. Meera was put in prison. I always used to ponder, analyze. I tell you, first know your immediate problem. Let you have the immediate solution. Then you will see. When you have the ultimate problem, go for the ultimate solution. Patanjali is the ultimate master. He is for feminine consciousness. If you want immediate solution and ultimate solution, Patanjali is the solution. The sadhana, the method of understanding your immediate problem and going for the immediate solution is described so thoroughly, so beautifully in this whole chapter. I can say again and again, I have to use the same word. It can completely fulfill all possible problems of all human beings. Let you all live, achieve, and radiate the eternal bliss. Nithyananda. Thank you.
ಕಲ್ಪತರು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನದಿಂದ ಒತ್ತಡವನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದುಹಾಕುತ್ತದೆ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕೆಲಸದ ಗುಣಮಟ್ಟವನ್ನು ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಪಷ್ಟತೆಯ ಹಾಗೂ ನಿರ್ಧಾರ ಮಾಡುವ ಗುಣಮಟ್ಟವನ್ನು ವೃದ್ಧಿಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಕಲ್ಪತರು ಅಪರೂಪ ಅವತಾರ ಪುರುಷರಾದ ಪರಮಹಂಸ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದರಿಂದ ವೈಯಕ್ತಿಕವಾಗಿ ಆಶೀರ್ವದಿಸಲ್ಪಟ್ಟ ಒಂದು ದಿನದ ಪರಿವರ್ತನಕಾರಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಉಪಶಮನಕಾರಕವಾದ ಒಂದು ಅನನ್ಯ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ. ಧ್ಯಾನ ಹಾಗೂ ದೀಕ್ಷೆಗಳ ಶಕ್ತಿಯ ಬಳಕೆಯನ್ನು ಕಂಡುಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಕುಂಡಲಿನಿ ಜಾಗೃತಗೊಳ್ಳುವಿಕೆಯ ಒಂದು ಇಣುಕು ನೋಟದಿಂದ ಶಾಶ್ವತವಾದ ದೈಹಿಕ ಹಾಗೂ ಮಾನಸಿಕ ಪರಿವರ್ತನೆಯನ್ನು ಅನುಭವಿಸಿ ಉಲ್ಲಾಸಭರಿತ ಮತ್ತು ಯಶಸ್ಸಿನ ಜೀವನದತ್ತ ಮೊದಲ ಹೆಜ್ಜೆಯನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಕಲ್ಪತರು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಭವಿಷ್ಯವನ್ನು ರೂಪಿಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಪ್ರತಿ ವಾರಾಂತ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ಧ್ಯಾನಪೀಠ, ನಿತ್ಯಾನಂದ ನಗರ, ಬಿಡದಿ, ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು. ಕರೆ ಮಾಡಿ 8277490093 9742220311 www.nithyananda.org ಗೆ ಭೇಟಿ ನೀಡಿ.